Okay. Yes, Dee?
I believe so. Yay, we've got one person back.
Okay, I hope I'm the right way. If I'm not...
Yeah, it is, because the comments will appear here as the right way around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just bear with. Bear with.
There we go.
Right. Yes.
Perfect, yeah?
I think so.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
We're rusty.
See, I haven't done a live in a while, so that's what happens when you can't figure your phone out. So again, welcome everyone. Thanks for bearing with us during our technical issue. As you can tell from what I was saying before we got interrupted, I was meant to do this through Facebook live share through software and streaming. No idea. So we're back to normal. So all good, yes? Can everyone let me know all is good?
All good.
Because I haven't got any comments from you, Dee. It doesn't matter.
Hi, Phoenix, Silver Shadow. Seen you for ages.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I can't see any comments, so it doesn't matter, Dee.
Oh.
So, welcome to our Symbology and ancient past and ancient symbology. I felt like I wanted to do symbology at the moment because there's so much, obviously, that's been inverted symbolically over, well, for decades and decades. So just wanted to sort of show you all a slight recap, a little bit of conspiracy recap, but, no harm in that, is there? Because I remember starting Facebook Live and thinking I would do it for a month while we were in lockdown, and here we go, 2 years later. But anyway, so Dee, I can't see any...
Everyone's saying hello.
Oh, hello everyone.
You should be able to see comments, no?
No, but it doesn't matter. We're having... is retrograde. Are we in retrograde?
Probably. We're always in Mercury retro. Okay,
so, yes, symbology. So as you can see, just said that. And I just want to say, and I'm going to go through some symbols that are used. For a lot of you, this will be like me telling you to suck eggs, but it's always good to see it in a kind of real format because it has a bit more gravitas then. So the most powerful people and companies in the world use symbology to gain influence by the sacredness of these symbols. Everything in the world is symbolic. Right, Dee's looking at me like...
I'm not, I'm looking at the slide.
Oh, okay.
And yes, Mercury is in retrograde.
Oh, is it? Well, there you go then.
There you go, it's our excuse.
Powerful companies, powerful people use symbology so that they can gain power. So our ancients knew that very basic symbols held power. And what's happening now is that the influential companies use that symbol. And remember that these symbols have a frequency and energy. And these energies are inverted if they're being used for the access of gaining of power and not through community power. Okay? Right. So, everyone see that?
Beautiful.
So this is our new world order, of which we are spiraling into. So I read it. Novus Ordo Secularum apparently means new world order or new way of being. And this is obviously the Masonic sign. We're going to talk about the all-seeing eye, the pyramid, the Masonic sign. But I've been reading a lot lately where they're talking about the, the Great Reset, Build Back Better. But I think that the New World Order can actually be something that we can utilise. We can take the symbology and uninvert it. So we can gain our own power. And we need a New World Order because things aren't working. So if we join together as a collective, we can have a kind of more expanded way of living. Okay. Going into conspiracy theory. I wanted to show you my T-shirt. Can you see it, Dee?
No, you can't really.
Okay, don't worry about it. It's a quantum physics T-shirt. I love it.
What does it say, Kathy?
It says, "This top happily existed in all possible states before you observed it. Now it has collapsed into a single state. I hope you're satisfied." So bit of a geek. But anyway, so as we all know, New World Order and the United Nations New World Order, Agenda 21 is a bit light on screen, but it doesn't matter. So you've got the 3 stars, you can see those?
Yeah.
So that represents the Trinity, time, space and light, Father, Son, Holy Ghost. But the 3 is trilateral, so it's really, really important that they use 3. You'll see in a lot of corporations, you'll see the use of 3 stars or stars that are intermingled. Always there's a circle which represents the world, but when you've got 2, it's the magnus opus, so it represents your inner world and your outer world. Now what I find interesting about this is that the world is not joined.
No.
So there's disruption. So that energy just can't flow round. So Agenda 21, even by their own symbol, is fractured and fragmented. Might be the case that was done for purpose. These are the leaves, or they're called the leaves of life. Lot to do with Kabbalah and also Judaism. Okay, and that's the world. But you've got the moons as well, you've got the moons, but you've also got the black sun, which we're going to go into later. I mean, there's symbols everywhere. We will, on a march protest, and we were walking past Buckingham Palace, and just walking along the pavement, in one of the stones, just in the normal pavement, there was a symbol of Awen, which I'm going to talk about later as well. So always look down as well, because there's a lot going on. Any questions?
Kate Butler really liked your, she's laughed at your T-shirt. I think bearing in mind of the course.
It's really, yeah. It's a geeky thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it. It's good.
Okay, so the true story of global depopulation. So obviously there is a view that we're into a depopulation program, eugenics, fluoride in the water, vaccines, GMO food, war, drugs, arms. We know all of this, but it's interesting that through all of this agenda that's gone on in the last, I'm going to say 2 decades, a lot of people are starting to really see that there is something going on, that gut feeling that something's not right. And what would the slideshow be without him? So, owns 500,000 shares of a Monsanto, the most evil company in the world. So Monsanto is GMO crop food, petroleum, it's everything. And he claims he wants to make the world a better place. And I know that I am preaching to converted here, but it's always really good to see it again, because sometimes we forget. We've been so bombarded, I think, with information. I mean, Dee and I have been saying the same thing. We're almost getting to a point where it's like, it's a bit too much. We know already. I know, you know. Things are changing. From what the higher energies have said, come mid-March, it's all collapsing down, and we're starting to see the seeds of the narrative changing. So I feel really positive. I hope you all feel positive out there. We've been through the ringer. I don't think it's over. I think we're still being, the way that they liken it is that humanity is being squeezed into a funnel. So we're all feeling that compression of energy. But when that funnel opens up, like my little top here, we'll come out into a new vibrational sense of being. So I think there isn't only positive, but I understand that it's been a hard slog. I think everyone's tired. I've had so many people saying to me, I'm really knackered at the moment, even though they're getting sleep. So there seems to be, we're in that funnel. Does that make sense? We're in compression. But through any sort of paradox, through compression, there will always be expansion. A physical state and a psychic state and a quantum state of being, it has to be paradoxical. So through all this dark, there can only ever be light as well. Okay? So the World Economic Forum, we love them, don't we? So again, we're talking about symbology. So why would they use 666? World Forum, Economic Forum. I mean, that doesn't need to be there, yet it is. And all of this symbology is in your face. It's in plain sight. Okay? Dee, any questions? Because I can't read them.
But no, there's no questions. I mean, Claire's saying she's exhausted 24/7 despite sleeping well for her at the moment. I think that's just been going on for months, isn't it?
Yeah.
And Justin was saying that going back to about depopulation, and it's been going on for many years, and war is a way of depopulation and the destruction of buildings and artefacts.
Absolutely.
Which is true, isn't it? Because it's those powerful.
And also, you know, you've got Russia, Ukraine at the moment, and that's like a powder keg. So, but I do feel that there's a shift in the vibration. It does feel compressed at the moment. I mean, I think we're all having kind of ascension symptoms. I'm not even sure I like that word anymore. Symptoms where the energy is expanding, which is headaches, backache, pain. Flu symptoms are pandemic. Pandemic symptoms are light pandemic symptoms. So I suppose up your vits. That's what we're trying to do.
Somebody just asked, can you just explain the 666 in that?
So I can't get up because I'm mic'd. So can you see the line? So it goes through all the sixes. I've got it on here in another slide, but that creates a 6. So 6, 6, 6. Does that make sense? Yes. It is subtle.
But it's there.
But it's there. And remember, the World Economic Forum put that video out about their plan for the next 10 years. And part of that was...
Ooh, mind your bonds. Duck down.
You'll own nothing and you'll be happy. Can you see that?
Yeah. Can I just say hi to Jeannie Degnant?
Hi, Jeannie. So remember, you won't own your house, you won't own your car, you won't own any money, but you'll be happy because the World Economic Forum are telling you you will be.
Yeah, and Justin's saying 666 is said to be the number of the beast and can be seen everywhere, like TikTok.
Yeah. I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I've got some examples. Someone sent me, I couldn't put it on the slides, but someone said from the beginning of lockdown in the UK till I think it was today, or when the lockdowns were easing, forget about the summer one, and the same in Northern Ireland, the amount of days between lockdown and release was 666 days. But then we were released in the summer.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But it's an interesting from the day to day, it's still 666. And there is a lot in that numerology. And remember, 666 has been inverted.
Somebody says our sound keeps going unless everyone else says it's the same. I can only assume it's Sally's.
Is it our sound?
And Justin's put, I do because I'm a conspiracy theorist.
Can everyone hear okay?
A Lady Gaga thumb forefinger symbol around the eye.
That's coming.
It's all coming. It's up next.
So are we all right with the sound?
I think so.
There we go. So, for someone that asked, 666.
Yeah, it was Justin.
There's the Google, 666. I'll get my big bonts out. So there. But everything's inverted. It's never going to be so obvious that you can see it. But it's about so that you've got the 6 going round. And
could you explain when you say inverted, can you explain what that is? Some people don't know.
Right, so cabal, the elite, the 1% that's in charge of the entire planet, they've taken that number, originally 666, that because the Bible says it's mark of the beast. But actually, they've inverted it. So 666 was the most powerful number you could have. But there was no parity to badness. It was just a number of power.
Like 13 as well.
Like 13. That was about the Templars that were killed on Friday the 13th. They take the most powerful symbols and invert them for their own power, thus taking away our power. But if you know what the symbology is, you gain your power back.
That's right.
So CERN, another 666. This one's a bit harder to see, but you've got the 1 6, the 2 6, and then the 3 6. Can you see that?
Yeah.
And CERN is the Hadron Collider that makes the God particles. So it smashes particles together to try and create a black hole, to get power within the universe and figure out dark matter. Read my t-shirt.
Yeah.
So there's another 66.
Claire's
Okay.
born on Friday the 13th. Nice.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, so I'm going to have to move, aren't I? So again, the World Economic Forum. This was Beijing.
It's hard to see that, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
it actually looks like an exploded coronavirus virus. AstraZeneca. This is all about the masks, slavery masks, and the mask in the slavery terms, they use them to stop them from singing their own folk songs and language. So it was to keep them away from their traditional light, their
power.
And it wasn't really about the masks were about stopping, because they would sing a lot, and they thought that there was invocation within that, so they were suppressed. I mean, there's so much on the £20 bill.
Go on.
You've got the tower, that's a 5G tower. There's a lot to do in the Queen. There's a lot of symbology in around the £20 note. And, Build Back Better.
Yeah.
All of the politicians that are saying the same mantra, we're going to build back better. This was Austria. That's how it was written.
Oh, my God.
So
Can't
there you
see
go.
that very well because the lamp's in the way.
There we go.
Kate Butler said she thinks Friday 13th is also meant to be a goddess day.
Yes.
Which obviously they've inverted to be negative.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go through some of the basics. And it's nice. I think I was saying to Dee, I feel like, I am telling people what they already know. But Dee said it's good to sometimes just see it again. Okay, so the all-seeing eye, that beautiful Egyptian symbology that is the symbol of Masonic and Illuminati. So Lady Gaga, see here, can you see her hand? So this is her
little eye thing.
Flashing the 666. So it's the 3 inverted sixes, while performing Alejandro, whatever that is, during a Monster Ball tour. So, but she's doing it right in front of the T-shirt with the all-seeing eye. Okay?
Someone wants to join the video.
Can you accept?
I can press on their little thing. I just don't want to mess things up. But
Right, brace yourself.
Brace. Bring someone on camera. Add.
Got it? Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Pop celebrity Gaga Beyonce, aka Sasha Fierce. That probably shows my age. I don't even know what that means. Joined forces in 2010 to perform the video Telephone. In it, Beyonce makes a 666 Illuminati hand sign, while Lady Gaga flashes the all-seeing eye. So this is used in Hollywood all the time. There is no coincidence that this symbol is used over and over again, and I'm going to show that in some slides as well. Can I move back a bit over, Dee? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so the all-seeing eye, you can't really see it, but it's at the top there. The all-seeing eye features prominently in Jean-Jacques Francois Le Barbère's 1789 representation of the Declaration of the Rights of Man and of the Citizen. For many, the symbol is further proof that the Illuminati as hidden forces...
Sound's gone quiet. Where are you? Sound's gone low. Oh, sorry, I think that was my... Can't hear you.
Right, does it come out the bottom?
Nope, nothing's come out.
Hang on.
That's all right.
Can you check your back?
Video frozen, sound gone since adding whoever you just did. I knew I shouldn't have done that.
Okay.
Someone else can hear everything.
Right, we're going to need a few thumbs up to see who's...
Well, there's quite a few. A lot of people can still hear.
Okay.
Some say it's very quiet, some losing it. Other people seem fine.
Okay. I'm going to have to...
I'm not going to add anyone.
Right.
Because it's too temperamental.
So the all-seeing eye, I'm just going to carry on.
Is your mic on?
Is my mic on? Hello. Can I get a thumbs up if anyone hears a hello through my mic?
I think people will, but some people won't. Low sound. It's very quiet to what it was.
I know what's happened.
Do you?
Bear with me.
No one minds going on till midnight, do they, tonight? Go and get a cup of tea. I can see a big squidgy hand. It was when I earned that. Right, can you hear better? Give it a shout. Mingo.com.
Right, can you hear? Is that better?
When people can't hear you, we know something's wrong. Thumbs up, thumbs up.
Can everyone hear? Hello, hello.
Yes.
Great. So the Declaration of the Rights of Man and the Citizen was written in the Declaration with the all-seeing eye above it. And what the belief is that the Illuminati infiltrated the French Revolution and thus leaving their sort of imprint. Okay? Are we back on? Everyone okay?
Well, not everyone, no. Some people, yes, it's better. Some can't hear. So that doesn't suggest it's us.
No.
If people can.
I think it was a picture of Bill Gates. Last time I did that, it screwed it all up.
It buggered it.
Okay. So just a few examples of Hollywood and the all-seeing eye. So over and over and over again, can you see it?
Yeah.
Every time. This cannot be a coincidence. It just can't. There's no reason why this is put through. But obviously Hollywood is anyone that is promoted, like, I always use Katy Perry as an example. Anyone that is pushed to the forefront of fame, I don't think there's a coincidence to that. They're engineered, they're pushed there. Make sense?
Mm.
And that's really what that symbol means, obey. So we obey to our master. Still got people?
Yeah.
So Adele, gone to the dark side. So, you know, if I was having a magazine colour, why would I do that? What is the point of having one eye? Well, we know because it's the all-seeing eye. This is a weird one.
Ugh.
So, again, covering. Now, there's a difference between covering that eye. So that is the right side is the physical, left side's the emotional. Okay? Any questions, Dee Dee?
People just losing us. I mean, somebody said turn the volume up on your, but we haven't changed anything on it. And someone's using earphones, they can hear clearly.
Okay. Is there just push that
Our
in
device
a bit?
sound hasn't changed.
You see where that white thing's hanging out? Can you just push? No, don't touch. That's it. That's it.
I've done it. It's no different.
Okay. The only other thing I can come out.
Speaker's
and start
not
again.
disconnected.
Are you disconnected? Of any of the?
That would be more you than me, but.
Is it me? Hang on.
Yeah, I wonder when you walked over, you might have. Yeah.
Right. Shall we take a? Sorry about this, everyone. No, it's in.
In. That one's in as well.
Okay. We must just be having technical trouble.
Sounds like you're sitting on the mic. People say it's because you're accepting someone. It might be the case, but I don't know how to rectify that.
Right. Tell everyone we'll go out and come back in.
Kick the person off.
Oh no.
Come
Go
on,
out.
guys.
Right,
Play
what we're going to
fair.
do, we're going to go out and come back in and we won't accept anyone in. Okay?
Yes.
So don't go away. We'll disconnect and connect again. Okay?